What's up, my fellow gamers out there? Let's start the video with a question. Are you actually finishing those games which you are starting to play? I'm not talking about achievements, 100% achievements, where you get platinum trophies and you just say, okay, that's it. I'm talking about seeing the game from the title screen to the credit screen. This is going to be the topic of today's video. So, without any further delay, let's jump in and talk about finishing games or not. I remember when we were kids in the 90s, things were a bit different. You haven't had an endless backlog because we haven't had Steam sales and we haven't had emulation or those kind of games. We had one or two consoles and a few games. And if we were lucky, we could get a new game in a few months, or we could exchange games within our friend circle. And back then, when you really finished the game, it was an achievement because you haven't had any other choice. You had to play it. You stopped it if the game was really bad or really frustrating, because you haven't had a choice. There was not a you couldn't open your Epic Games or Steam game library. Okay, this game is not that interesting. Let's jump into a different one. And I think that was a bit different, maybe a bit better. What I mean is because back then there was no walkthroughs on YouTube. There were no written walkthroughs on GameFAQs or anything. If you were lucky, in the video game magazine there were a walkthrough or a map which you could have, but most of the time you were on your own, and that's it. And when you really figured out that that's it, this is the key, and I had to use it on this door, and that you felt like okay. And when you actually finished the game, you felt like yes, that's it, I finished it. So in my opinion, that was a bit different. Nowadays, I think our problem is we have too many games but not enough time, because we have to live our lives. We have work, we have a family, or we still go to school. There are not too many of us who just can play video games all day. That would be interesting, but that's going to be a different topic, a different time. Nowadays we have Steam sales, subscriptions, emulation, game remakes, you name it. And those old games which you are already finished once, but you want to go back again and you want to experience it because it's a great game. Yes, Fallout games, Fallout 3 and New Vegas, those two are for me which I'm always going back. Nowadays, money is not always the problem, because on different subscriptions and different store sales you can buy games for dirt cheap. And basically the problem today is time and attention, because you're playing a game and you just think about, I bought this other one, it's a really good one, it's sitting in my library, and I'm like, okay, this game is fine, I played it a bit and I give a try to this one. And okay, you're going to play that one, and you're going to forget that you started the first one. And not even talking about different kind of other things. You can watch millions of TV shows, there is YouTube, books, and sports, or whatever other hobbies you have. So we have a lot of things, a lot of options to do, and those are limiting our gaming time. And it's going to affect our ability to complete a game or not, or if you want to complete or not. And now, let's have an important question. Is it wrong to stop playing a game when it stops being fun? And when I mean stop being fun, I not mean that it's going to be frustrating or it's going to be like you're going to rage quit. No, I mean when you're playing for 10-15 hours, when, to be honest, most of the games by that time, it's already show what it can offer. You experience the game mechanics, you experience the story, or in an FPS how it feels like to play it, or is it a good racing game or not. And by that, if you like feeling like, okay, I experienced it, but I don't really want to play it anymore because it's not bad, it's just because it's like, is it wrong to stop play a game back then? What do you think? I'm really interested. Write it down in the comments below. In my opinion, it's not, because as I said, we have limited time and a lot of games which are good and we want to experience it. It's not bad to finish a game just because it doesn't pull you in, and it's really just, oh my god, this is a fantastic game and I want to just put hundreds of hours into it, or want to replay it 5 or 4 times. You experienced it, and okay, maybe you're not going to find out the whole story, which is in adventure games or RPG games. It could be an issue, because if you started it, if you finish an RPG in the halfway or like nearly at the end, it's like, okay, I played it this long, but am I going to know how the story is going to end? And it's like the whole thing is like just to start the game to play it is a waste of time. But this is the question: is it a waste of time or not? It's yes, because you're not going to experience the whole story. But on the other hand, if you're not enjoying it and just playing it, it's like, okay, you started to skip dialogue and just okay, let's go. It's really worth to continue? No, in my opinion, no. And now let's talk about the completion mindset. Those guys who are chasing achievements and they want to get the platinum trophies in every game. Now that's a different kind of league. I'm not that kind of gamer, so I cannot really like tell how does it feel to really get an achievement when you are just was really like grinding and just okay. Oh, that's it. Because I have a lot of respect for those guys, because to get a platinum trophy is definitely not an easy job. And it's because yes, we have to admit that achievements could be grindy and time consuming, but when you really can achieve those are definitely an achievement. So I don't know if you are one of those guys, please let me know how does it really feel. Is more like frustrating, or if you rage quit if you fail to get an achievement, or if it's like you feel really that okay, once I've done all of those achievements, this is a really big thing. Alright, but when finishing a game is actually really matters. Those are the rare, I say rare because I play a lot of games, but there are really few which is really pulls me in with the story or with the gameplay mechanics. I enjoying basically all of the games which I play because I'm not wasting my time to playing bad games, but I think you know what I mean when I say that a game really pulls you in. That's when you really want to finish it, and maybe you're doing side quests in RPGs, or you want to, in open world, you just go explore because you just want to see what is there. And this is one really, the game is really like respects your time because it doesn't give you like fetch quests or just wasting your time in any way. And this is when seeing the rolling credits is really something which is definitely worth to see, and it's an achievement, and it's something which is important. So, as a closing talk, let me tell you what I mean when I'm saying I finished the game. When I say I finished the game, for me it means that I get it what I wanted from it. I experienced the story, I seen the game mechanics, and I had enough fun of it. And because just let's say that if you're watching a TV series and you're enjoying it, but it gets boring and you notice that like you're not paying attention anymore, you just stop watching it. And same with the book. You start to read the book, it starts really good, and after just getting long, and it's just like, okay, you stop reading that book and you just go to the next one. And for me, video games are the same. And now, here's my question for you. What was the last game which you didn't finish? You wanted to, but you are not. And what does it mean for you to actually finish a game? I'm really interested, so please write down in the comments below. And we are talking about backlogs, so I made a different video about all backlogs and why backlogs are good and the bad thing at the same time. If you want to see it, I'm going to put a link up here so you can watch it. And now I thank you that you watched the video. I hope you enjoyed it and you put some interesting comments in the comment section below. I'm going to see you in the next podcast video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.